Welcome to the Red Shoe Realty podcast. My name is Stacy Sappington. I'm the broker owner, and this podcast and this brokerage are built for the agent to give you the tools that you need to succeed in this industry. And today I'm so excited because Amy Franks with Capital Title is with us. Amy, welcome.
Hi, yes, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Tell us a little bit about yourself before we get started.
So I have been in the title industry going on 6 years now. We're doing some renovating here, so we're all in this very small, compact space right now. So we may have people coming in and out. So I apologize.
That's okay.
I have been in the title industry going on 6 years. Love my job. I eat, breathe, sleep, everything real estate. So it's so funny because everybody's going to come in here now. Nobody's been in this office all day, and now everybody's coming in and out.
Of course.
I had my stepmom actually was a branch manager and an escrow officer when I was growing up of another title company.
Okay.
And so it was so funny. I knew a lot. I wasn't even in the real estate industry at all, but a lot of my friends that I grew up with went to work for her. So I've been around this industry forever. I mean, I know the ins and outs of it, which is so funny because when I got asked to even go to work for the title company that I worked for before, when I first got into this industry, I'm like, I don't know I don't know anything about the title company. And she's like, you know more about title than most people in the real estate industry do. So I love my job. I love being able to help agents further their careers and their business and things that they want to do, especially on the marketing end. So I tell all the agents I work the same hours that y'all work, even though our office is open, 8:30 to 5. I work weekends, I work nights, I work holidays, I work vacations. If there's an issue, I want to be here to help you resolve it. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, today I'm super excited about today's topic because it's something that we can all do immediately. And so I'm not even going to steal the thunder. I'll just turn it over to you and you take it away. I'm super excited about this topic.
Well, good. Well, one of the things that agents, have an issue with is generating, leads. But you also have to stay in contact with your past leads. And I think that's one of the things that agents forget about.
Yeah.
NAR put out a study. They asked agents, they did a study and asked clients, how many of you used the original real estate agent that you used in your first transaction? And they said they didn't, even though they think that real estate agents are very important in the transaction. They didn't want to do a transaction without an agent, but they said they could not even remember their agent's name. And once you're a client, you should always stay in touch with that client. So, I'm not saying you have to give them something on a monthly basis because marketing doesn't have to be, expensive either, but you do have to stay in contact with them, whether it's giving them, and a lot of people that are not in our industry don't know what the market's doing either. So even sending them like a market update. Years ago, I owned a house out here in the Humboldt, Atascocita area, and I had no desire to sell my home. I was a single mom. My house was perfect for elementary, middle school, high school. I was planning on being there forever. But there was an agent that marketed the neighborhood that I lived in. And back then, years ago, there wasn't all these nice little postcards that you sent out. She actually sent out just a piece of paper, and it was a fluorescent piece of paper. And I mean, she licked the stamp and put it on there, and it had a label on it that just said resident with my address. But I knew what I had paid for my house, but then she's sending me a market update showing me what houses comparable to mine were selling for in my neighborhood. So mentally, I knew the market was going up. I knew that my house had, increased in value.
Yeah.
And that I looked forward to those. I sincerely did, and I still remember her name. She's still an agent today. And I mean, that was over 20 years ago, and she's still in our area. So
Yeah.
it does make an impact. You just have to be consistent about it. There was a study done, and it says, it takes 7 touches or contacts with somebody for somebody to actually remember who you are. So a lot of agents will do something like Pop-Bys, or they'll farm an area, and then they stop because they're like, well, I'm not getting anything. This isn't generating any leads for me. Well, you have to be consistent at it. Either your sphere of influence, change that up, do something for your past clients, do something for your current clients, and then try to generate new clients as well. So I do have like a database jogger that we have on there, and it has a lot of information too of people. Agents may not even think about marketing to some people. When you go to your dentist office, take something to everybody at your dentist office, put your business card on it. It can be something very simple. It can be something that you buy at the dollar store, which is like a little bath, salts, letting them know, hey, y'all work hard. I appreciate everything that y'all do in this office. You make the dentist appointment painless, but you put your business card on it. They're going to remember you coming in for your appointment. But those are cute little things that you can do to market, and you never know what type of business that's going to generate for you.
That is so cute. And I've never thought of that. Those are places that we have to go anyway. We're going to connect with people anyway.
Exactly. I mean, you're already going to this place. So, there's so many cute little things, and you can buy things on sale all the time, kind of stockpile them, put a cute little message on it. Like there's this one right here, just popping by to say hi. A lot of people, of course, if you are on Pinterest and kind of look at something, like I have a whole folder full of Pop-By ideas that are for me personally, for me with my clients, as well as that agents can use for their clients. But all you have to do is just kind of research a little bit, get creative, and then if you don't have time to do that, or maybe you're not creative, there are a lot of companies out there. Like I actually bought these from a company called Market Dwellings, and they actually just showed up on my social media page one day, and I ordered them just to kind of see what the quality was and things like that. But they have so many cute ideas, so if you aren't the creative person and you don't have the creative juices flowing for you, there's resources out there to be able to help you do that. Title companies, your title rep that you have a personal relationship with, we can help you do that as well. We can help you get creative. We can help you with your farming. We can help you create your Pop-By tags, kind of sit down with you and kind of give you a plan. There's so many things that you can do to be able to generate. One of the things I always tell agents too is, divide your database into categories. So you can break it in, like, we even do it here at the title company, but the sales reps do, we'll have like an A client, B client, a C client. But how I tell agents is, an A client is somebody that's going to sell in the next 3 to 6 months. Kind of a lead, this person is going to sell. You want to hit them hard. A B client is somebody that may be on the fence, maybe thinking about selling within the next year. You've had a conversation with them. They're just waiting for their son to graduate, or their daughter to, graduate or start driving, or whatever it may be. But that they're wanting to move to another area. And then you have your C clients, which is somebody, it could have been somebody that a past client, but sometime in the future, they're going to sell again. But another thing, a reason to stay in touch with your past clients is free marketing is the best marketing. Mm-hmm. So when you stay in touch with these past clients, even if they're not going to sell, when someone brings up real estate or a real estate agent, you are the first name that they're going to say. I had the best experience. And let me tell you, I bought a house from her 5 years ago. She sent me the 1 year anniversary. She sent me a house anniversary card. She checks in with me to see how things are going. She sends me recipes at Super Bowl time. I get, um, you know, a Christmas card from her, anything like that. You have to stay in touch and in front, or
Yeah.
these people are going to totally forget who you are.
Right. And I love the Pop-By stuff because, we get so much email as consumers. And so, yeah, we do email some stuff, but it's just so much more personal when we can go to their house and leave something cute.
Exactly. Another good Pop-By, and I actually did this for some clients, was umbrellas. Just little umbrellas that you keep in your car, because we all know, being in Texas, the weather changes on us, in an instant. You're going to be out showing a house. You've taken your umbrella out of the car, you have it at the office or at home or whatever, just tiny little umbrellas that you can keep in your car, so that when it does come pouring down rain, and just put a cute little Pop-By on there, for your next real estate transaction, I've got you covered. Just something cute like that. I mean, it doesn't have to get crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
It can just be something simple, but the reaction that I got from my clients with the umbrellas was amazing. So just the tiniest little things. Pop-Bys are a great, inexpensive thing to do. And there's always holidays, of course, like, New Year's and Valentine's and Easter, 4th of July. Halloween's always a good one too, Thanksgiving, Christmas. But you also have to think out of the box. So like one of the suggestions is like, even during tax season, so before the deadline of taxes, go to Walgreens or go to Sam's or go somewhere and buy those little bottles of like Advil or Tylenol and send those with a cute little Pop-By. And, just about something about the tax season. I did mention the Super Bowl. Springtime is always a great time for even like seeds, flower seeds, if you didn't want to like drop by a little plant or something. And this is something I found at the dollar store, and it's actually a little grow kit of forget-me-nots. And you could put a little Pop-By tag on there that says forget-me-not in your next real estate transaction.
You got that at the dollar store?
Dollar store.
Adorable.
Yeah. So cute. And I just do all kinds of things, like, who doesn't need paper to jot something down sometimes? I mean, I keep these in my car because you never know when an idea is going to come. But, you could put looking for your next pad, reach out to me. It's just a pad. Yeah. So there's so many things you can do. And like I said, if you are a creative person, great, because that's going to make you stand out even more. But there's so many ideas like on Pinterest and social media. And there's also a bunch of marketing people out there that are doing Pop-By ideas. You could get on Facebook or Instagram and even put in their real estate Pop-Bys, and all these things are going to pop up for you. So, but you want to give your clients something real estate related as well.
Yeah.
So, doing the market updates for them, because, in this area, or I'm sorry, in this field, if you're not in this field every day,
yeah,
all you hear is what other people are saying, like, oh, the real estate market is just crazy right now. But you have no idea what your house is worth anymore. Send out something letting them know that you can do a free analysis on their house. Let them know what you could sell their house for, just in case. You never know when you're going to open up a window of opportunity.
Right.
Clients may be getting ready to retire, so you have empty nesters. You may have somebody that's kind of thinking about downsizing their house. But that little spark of opportunity there just needs to be kind of fueled a little bit. And then, you may be writing a contract for a listing agreement, or something, trying to generate that business. So, But stats are real good that you're able to do to past clients, or if you wanted to farm a neighborhood. School calendars are always good. Things like baseball calendars. If you have a central area in your neighborhood or in your location. So like in Kingwood out here, we have Town Center, and Town Center always has events. Send them something telling them about the events that are going on.
Yeah.
Let them know that there's going to be a huge 4th of July celebration, or there may be something going on for Memorial Day, or, you know, they have a farmer's market every Thursday. You could still do something cute like that. Let them know that there's still things going on in their community they can,
Right.
you know, participate in. Another good thing too is like summer camps. If you know some of your past clients that have children, you know, a lot of times parents are kind of scrounging, you know, running around trying to figure out what to do with their kids for the summer,
Yeah.
you know, to keep them busy or make it fun. Send them some things about summer camps. Let them know what's going on around the area. I mean, parents get busy, so they would really value this information from you.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things to do too. Neighborhood pool schedules, you know, go ahead and send out the pool schedule for the neighborhood, maybe even your neighborhood, and put your information down there. Well, then you're just letting your neighborhood know that you're keeping them informed of what's going on, letting the kids know when they can go swimming. And then guess what? Your business card's on there. So you're probably going to be right on the refrigerator,
Yeah.
you know. Another thing is like baseball schedules, magnets. I mean, there's so many things that you can do that aren't going to break the bank.
Yeah.
That could really help. I tell all agents to like Pop-Bys, if you have a listing coming up, before you even put your sign in the yard, farm that entire street, do a Pop-By to that entire street. And your little tag can be, you know, even if you knocked on the door, say you were going to go live Monday. So you went Sunday, you know, kind of looked things over, took your photos, was getting ready to put on the MLS. Have a little Pop-By, stop by all the houses around that one and say, you know, hey, I'm going to be going live with your neighbor's house. I'm going to be putting it on the market, but I wanted to stop by and give you an opportunity that in case you knew anybody that was in the market, or if you have a family member that you were wanting to get closer to you, we're going live with this property Monday. So help me pick your neighbor.
Cool. Love it.
Yeah. So there's always some really good ideas. Newsletters are good too, if that's something that, you know, agents are creative about or have the time to be able to do that. Resources like Breakthrough Broker can help you with that, but it's just constantly staying in contact. All of your clients should be on your business page. If they have been your client in the past and they're on social media, they should be on your business page. Then that's a good way too for you to stay up to date. There was an agent that I met who had a client, and she had sent them, their daughter had a karate competition and had won, you know, and got like a new color belt or whatever. I don't know much about karate, but she had advanced to the next level. This agent didn't just send a card to the parents like, you know, congratulations to your daughter. She actually took the time, went and got a card and sent a congratulations to the daughter and addressed it to their daughter. And they referred so many people to her because of what she had done. She remembered. All she did was actually see it on social media, you know.
Yeah.
So, but even those little things right there, those mean a lot to your customers and to your clients. So it can really go a long way.
Yeah, it does. Especially a written card.
Yes, handwritten cards. People have gotten
People don't do
away
those
from,
anymore.
no, people have gotten away from the basics. And I asked a very, very successful broker with a national company one time. And I said, what's the advice you can give to somebody, you know, in the industry? And he said, go back to basics. He said, we all have gotten to the point, yes, email makes things very easy to do our job now, but we're inundated with emails on a constant basis. I mean, I think right now in my personal email, I may have 7,000 emails that I haven't answered or even opened, but I mean, it's things that I've, shopping or, whatever. And we just get so nuts. But if you were to actually get a card like this in the mail with your name addressed to it, with something cute on it, what do you think you're going to open first? You're going to open that first. It is going to remind you, of who's helped you or somebody that, or even farming, trying to become an agent. You're trying to get a client.
Right.
But you have to be an expert in your area too. So that's sharing valuable information, wearing your name tag. You never know when a conversation is going to be sparked up. I mean, you and I were talking earlier, everybody has a real estate question. Everybody, so
everybody wants to talk about real estate.
Right. It's a great conversation starter. So when that conversation starts up, hand them your card, ask them their name, put those people in your database, stay in touch with them, but like I said, that memory jogger, there's so many people out there that you don't even think about, even staying in contact with or marketing to. But if, agents have to realize you're self-employed. Your clients aren't going to come knock on your door. You have to go find them.
Right.
So cute little things, like even the lotto tickets, cute little things like that. I mean, this costs $2 and you can get, dollar lotto tickets. You can actually put them on, a card that says, I hit the lotto with you as my client. They may win $30,000, but it costs you $1, stop by. During COVID, I had to do it with my agents. We were all kind of locked down. Brokerages weren't open. I was working from home at the time because we were limiting the amount of people that came into our office. So you had to get creative with that as well. So I, would go by my clients' houses. I would drop things off on their porches. I wanted them to know that they were still important to me and I was still here to help them. Right.
Yeah. So, and that happens a lot with our clients. They buy a house, we get them closed and moved in, and then we forget about them. We don't mean to, but that's just how it happens. But
right.
And would bridge that gap for sure.
100%. And it's much easier to work on your sphere of influence than it is to create new clients.
Exactly. Because those people already know, like, and trust you. So
100.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
But like I said, all the sales executives at Capital Title, we are here. If you are working with another office, like I'm here in Kingwood, but the sales reps can help you with marketing ideas. They can help you with Pop-By ideas. They can help you create the Pop-By tags. Like I said, I share a lot of things for agents too on social media to kind of spark that creativity and give you some ideas. I let you know things that I find on Amazon, whether it's like little door knocker bags that you can kind of put your Pop-By in and then just put it on the door for your client. A lot of people nowadays, everybody's hesitant about opening their door. Who's knocking at my door because nobody comes over anymore. There's ways you can call or text your client too and say, I'm going to be in the area. I'm going to drop something off for you. Are you available? If you're not, I'll leave it on the porch for you. But let them know that you were thinking of them and you stopped by their house. So a lot of people don't use their front door. They go in through the garage. So you don't want your gift to be sitting on the front porch for 2 weeks before it's found either.
That's funny.
But I have a cute little calendar too. So we actually create this calendar that kind of gives you some, like when to call your clients, when to send your birthday cards out, when to send something from the heart. you also have to make sure that you're taking care of the people who refer business to you as well. They maybe never have used you in a transaction, but this person has sent you, when somebody says real estate, they're like, oh, let me tell you about Stacy. She's great. I've never worked with her, but she's my neighbor, or she's my friend, or she's my daughter. I mean, like I said, free advertisement's the best advertisement. So, but there's so many things you can do. Like in December, I buy wrapping paper, on clearance, and I store it away. And then I use that the following December and put a cute little Pop-By tag on it and give it to agents. Everybody can use wrapping paper in December for something, and just say, here's to wrapping up a great year. Thank you for your business. So there's just so many things that you can do, and it doesn't have to be, you don't have to go out and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Right. Yeah. That's so true. All of these are things that we could start tomorrow. Anyone can start tomorrow. So I love that.
And the dollar store is a great place to go. 99-cent store. I find a lot of things on Amazon as well, especially holiday, like Cinco de Mayo things and stuff like that. Last year for Cinco de Mayo, I found these just cute they look like little lunch sacks. Okay. Like you would take your lunch to school in, but they were decorated in little, Cinco de Mayo decor. And I actually went and bought Spanish candy, and then I got individual bags of, Tostito chips or some kind of nacho chips. I put little things of nacho cheese in there. They actually have a powdered drink that comes in a box, and they're individually packaged, but it tastes like margaritas. Even though there's no alcohol in there, it tastes like margaritas. So I actually put that in there too, and kind of created an individual little Cinco de Mayo party for each of the clients. So didn't cost a lot of money, and agents loved it. All you had to supply for yourself was a little bottle of tequila.
I love it. That's adorable.
So, well, like I said, just, not only be an expert in your area, but be there for your clients. You have to show your past clients that you still care. Yeah. You're going to generate more business that way. And there's so many agents leave business just on the table. Right. They really do. Yeah. I mean, you never know. You may think these people are going to live in that house for the next 30 years, but you never know when something is going to happen. Their husband may get transferred. They may just decide that this area isn't for them anymore. They may have to move off to take care of an aging parent, whatever it may be. They may just decide, they may win the lotto and decide they just want to move to Tahiti. Who knows? But there's an opportunity to sell that home again. So
yeah, that's great. Well, that's really, really good information. I really appreciate you sharing all of that with us. And I'm going to have your information here. So anyone that wants to reach out to Amy to work on any of those ideas or to talk more and get to know her more, then her information is there. And thank you again, Amy, so much for being with us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, you guys, we'll see you in the next episode.